surely as the sun, and a shout will rise from my heart. You are on my side, and the victory is mine. Will I keep my eyes on you?
So, good morning, everyone. You guys.
Good morning.
We are meeting with the governor this afternoon, around 3 or 4, and it's important that we all are in our best attire. So I see a few ties that I'm gonna have to adjust the length of, and then, we're gonna be ready. So, happy day, good morning, be blessed. One.
Your joy overcomes when the world tries to pull me under. Your joy overcomes for me.
I think it is so important that everybody here knows and understands that you are precious not because you're smart, and you are smart. And you are precious and valuable not because you're well-behaved and mature beyond your years, though you are. And you are precious, certainly it is true that your parents love you and care for you and would do anything for you, and that is an incredibly important gift. But what makes us precious, when you really think about it, what makes us valuable has nothing to do with how much money you got in your pocket. It has nothing to do with my title, the fact that I get to be governor, or the fact that we're all dressed up in our nicest clothes, wearing suits and ties, or any of those things, or the fact that maybe you've done really well in sports, or maybe that you're really gifted musicians. What really makes us precious is the fact that we were created in His image, and that He died for us on the cross. And if we really believed that, if we really lived our lives like that, think how different this world would be. I mean, if all of us really had an eternal perspective, think how different this world would be.
So, let me ask you, John.
Don't do any homework.
Most of the attenders think that the dressing up part is quite bothersome. But what do you think would be a good outlook for attenders of TeenPact to have on the dress code?
Well, dress code is very important in government, and it's important that people are dressed appropriately and people are dressed nice to look like they have some sort of sense. And so,
Do you
dress code is
normally
important.
dress like this on
I like to
Sundays
dress
or
like
anything?
this,
You do
but the
dress
problem
like
is
this?
it's 80-something degrees outside, and that's when we get really
And
into
you live
trouble.
in Lafayette?
Live in
Yeah,
Lafayette.
so we're in southern Louisiana, it gets kind of hot down.
Right.
So girls in skirts can't move their legs, so all they can do is stand straight. So we do this. This is called the girl skirts workout. If you have a necklace flopping around, you take off, you hold it.
Anything else coming around?
And you look like you're choking and you're trying to get something out of your throat. But in the end, everybody gets exercised. So.
Peace takes control in the world. All around is crazy. Your peace takes control for me.
At the end of the day, why am I doing this? Am I doing it because Mom wants me to? What, am I doing this just to advance my collegiate professional career? The reason why so many people just fall under that umbrella of corruption and they kind of lose their way is because they don't ask themselves that question. They don't ask, why am I doing what I do? Colossians 2:23 says that whatsoever you do in word or deed, do it as unto the Lord and not man. We have too many elected officials. We have too many people in my position who do it just to serve a man or a woman and not to serve the man, not to serve the Lord. This is a platform for ministry, and it is an opportunity. It's an opportunity because the world is telling you now that if you serve in public office, it is inevitable that you will be corrupted. The Bible says that we are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. And skipping down a couple of sentences, says that a light is not made to be put under a bowl. Public service is not exempt. So use the gifts that God has put inside of you. Be motivated, be encouraged, because God has awesome plans for each and every one of you, every individual. God will use you. And so for that, I'll open up for questions. Let's see, ladies first.
Let your peace take hold like an anchor for my soul, and the praise will rise from my heart. I I will not be moved. You're the rock I hold on to. I will keep my faith in
Shower on the right side of the compound.
Who are you?
I'm John Sledge,
What is your role in this house?
Secretary of Shower Services and Upkeep.
Oh wow. Okay.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. Wonderful day today. Wonderful day today. It's been a wonderful TeenPact session. Everyone got a chance to see the governor in person. This was my first time. Actually, he was at my church. I missed the service. So that sucked. But anyway, I went to the church. And I met with the governor today. I got a handshake, and he liked my tie. So those who voted for my tie this morning, I did. Thank you so much. It's all you, baby. You got it. Okay.
I
Now,
told you to wear
moving on to more important business. I believe in the elections this afternoon, there was a certain nomination and a vote for Miss Rachel Carmodell to be one of the senators that will be running for one of the senator seats in the TeenPact legislative session. So Miss Rachel Carmodell, we wanted to let you know that we are all here for you. Listen, regardless of your political party, it is an honor that we have someone in the own Big Brother complex here representing this wonderful corridor. Okay. So, I want you all involved in the campaign, and we're going to do that in one of two ways. We're going to first work on posters, so I need the most artistic to see either me or JC at the end of this announcement. And we're also going to, every one of
What are you
you
comparing us to?
is going to deliver one of these
Oh, it's so
to
short.
each of the TeenPact students.
It's
One of these, it is a sugar-free Hawaiian Punch green berry
Can we
pie.
have-
I just want to thank you guys for your cooperation, and we're going to run a good campaign, and we're committed to electing Miss Rachel Carmodell in the Senate.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
your joy overcomes me. The world tries to pull me under. Your joy overcomes for me.
You. So how did you become green in the first place?
Well, I was just looking through my Bible and I found that verse where it says that God has given us the mandate to be the authority over the beasts of the field and take pride in the world He has given us.
Okay. So we're raising the roof with Rachel.
Now, raising the roof with Rachel. Raising the roof with Rachel.
raising the roof with Rachel. Raising the roof with Rachel.
Hello, how are you doing today? I'm JC Kobe III, and this is my co-host, Gracie. Welcome to the Evening Talk Show. Gracie, who do we have for our special guest today?
Well, we are so thrilled. We have the newly elected representative of Senator of our what's that called?
Of the Agrarian Party, we are the Green Party. The hippies. Rachel Carmodell, come on down.
We love that.
Thank you.
So lucky.
You too, JC. Thank you so much for having me on the show tonight.
Would you like a sip of some coffee?
Sure, I don't mind sharing with my constituents.
Also today we have
Young.
our Lafayette Branch campaign manager, Bruce. How are you doing today, Bruce?
Thank you. So good to have you.
See you
Do
too.
you want to sip?
Rachel, being in the Agrarian Party, there are some very different, diverse topics that we have this year. Could you name, say, 3 of them?
Some diverse topics that we are talking about with the party is the budget and how we are handling the budget, gambling issues, specifically in the state of Louisiana, and alternative energy. They're all really important issues for the state of Louisiana.
Your peace takes control, in the world all around you. Lady, your peace takes control for me. Whoa.
This country needs a lot of things, but more
more than anything, we need prayerful Christian leadership. And that next generation of strong, bold, courageous, thoughtful Christian leadership is you. And we need you like our country has never needed you before.
Again, guys, Mrs. Ledoux has done so much for this ministry, and this actually is going to be her final year state coordinating for TeenPact. This is very, very...
Go again. When God says your season is over. And so I could not have resigned from TeenPact 2 years ago, 3 years ago, because it wasn't my time to do that. But it is now. And God has called me to release the reins to someone who is incredibly talented, who has walked with me and has learned so much, who I admire and respect, and that's Sarah Duhan. And I'd like for you right now to give your support and your honor to her, just like you have to me for the last 10 years, and to be beside her, to go beside her and walk with her and make this ministry even more than it has been. So Sarah, if you'll come up, just be right.
Has been an incredible opportunity for me, this whole TeenPact experience. It's amazing to see how the Lord kind of every step of the way guides your life. And I actually didn't even come to TeenPact as a student. I came one year with my brother as kind of a chaperone, and reluctantly, I didn't know anything about the course, and reluctantly I came, and my mom wanted us to, she wanted him to get more involved and meet other homeschoolers. And I tell you what, for him, it absolutely changed his life. He will never be the same person, and TeenPact has really done that for him. But also, for myself, it has changed my life as well. And I strongly believe in this ministry. It has opened up many doors for my life. I've gotten to do so many different things as a result of the connections and networking. And obviously, I love working with young people. I'm a certified teacher, but I love working with young people that really want to learn and that really want to make a change for Christ.
Your peace got a hold on me, yeah. Your joy's gonna be my strength always. Your joy's gonna be my strength. Your peace got a